The heavens grew silent, as though creation itself was holding its breath. And then, before my eyes, I saw it. A new heaven, a new earth. The first heaven and the first earth had passed away, and the sea was no more. And then, descending out of heaven, radiant and pure, came the holy city, the New Jerusalem, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. The city gleamed like a jewel, shimmering with divine brilliance. And from the throne a voice thundered not only above me, but within me, within all creation itself. Behold, the dwelling place of God is with mankind. He will live with them. They will be his people, and God himself will be with them as their God. No more sorrow, no more pain, no more death. Every tear will be wiped away by his own hand. The former things, all that was broken, all that was lost, had passed away forever. And he who sat upon the throne spoke again. Behold, I am making all things new. His words cut through time and space like lightning, unshakable, eternal. He turned to me and said, "Write this down, for these words are faithful and true." And then, out of the splendor, an angel approached me. His face was radiant, his presence overwhelming, yet his voice was gentle, filled with awe rather than judgment. This was the same angel who once carried bowls of wrath, yet now he spoke with wonder. He said to me, "Come, I will show you the bride, the wife of the Lamb." In an instant, I was carried away in the spirit to a mountain great and high. The air shimmered with glory, the light of heaven enveloping everything. And there, descending out of heaven from God, I saw her, the holy city, Jerusalem. She shone with the glory of God. Her brilliance was like a precious jewel, clear as crystal, radiant like jasper. The sight stole my breath. Words could scarcely capture her beauty. Her wall was great and high, encircling the city in strength and splendor. It had 12 gates, and at each gate stood an angel. Upon the gates were inscribed the names of the 12 tribes of Israel. 3 gates faced the east, 3 the north, 3 the south. Perfect symmetry surrounding the city with divine order. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and on them were the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. The city rose before me, magnificent beyond imagination. The wall was built of jasper, shining with purity, while the city itself was pure gold, yet clear as glass, shimmering with divine fire. The foundations of the city were adorned with every kind of precious stone: jasper, sapphire, emerald, onyx, beryl, topaz, chrysoprase, amethyst, stones of unimaginable beauty. Each foundation radiated with color, weaving together the brilliance of heaven itself. The 12 gates were 12 pearls, each gate made from a single pearl, gleaming in perfection. The streets of the city were pure gold, transparent as glass, glowing beneath the radiance of God. And I looked for a temple within her, but there was none. For the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are her temple. Their presence filled the city. Their glory was its sanctuary. The city had no need for sun or moon, for the glory of God gave it light, and the Lamb was its lamp. Nations will walk by that light, and the kings of the earth will bring their splendor into it. The gates will never be shut by day, and there will be no night there. Nothing impure will ever enter it, nor anyone who practices falsehood or shame. Only those whose names are written in the Lamb's book of life may walk within her glory. The angel beckoned me still further, and my eyes beheld a wonder beyond all wonders. He showed me a river of the water of life, bright as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb. It coursed down the center of the great street of the city, alive with brilliance, humming with eternal glory. Light danced upon its surface, carrying with it the song of heaven. And on either side of the river stood the tree of life, its mighty branches stretching across the water, uniting heaven and earth in beauty. This tree bore 12 kinds of fruit, yielding a harvest for every month, a ceaseless abundance and eternal provision. and its sacred leaves, were for the healing of the nations. No longer would there be any curse. The throne of God and of the Lamb would be in the city, and his servants would worship him with joy unending. They will see his face. His name will be written upon their foreheads. They will belong to him forever, and there will be no more night. No need for lamps or the light of the sun, for the Lord God himself will be their light, and they will reign with him forever and ever. Never, never, never. Behold, I am coming soon. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. To the thirsty I will give water without cost from the spring of the water of life. The one who overcomes will inherit all this, and I will be their God, and they will be my child. My reward is with me, and I will give to each one according to what they have done. Blessed are those who wash their robes. They will have the right to the tree of life, and may enter by the gates into the city. But outside, beyond these radiant walls, remain the vile, the false, the liars, the impure. Nothing unclean will enter. This city is holy, set apart for the redeemed. His voice was both justice and mercy, warning and invitation, judgment and hope. It was the voice of eternity itself. The vision drew toward its close, yet the words grew more intimate, more tender, as though spoken directly to the heart. Do not let your heart be troubled. I have prepared a place for you. I long for you to be with me where I am. The Spirit and the bride joined their voices together, a call that echoed across the heavens. Come. And all who heard were invited. Let the one who is thirsty come. Let the one who desires take the water of life freely. It was a summons of love, a call that pierced the ages, a promise that would never fail. And then, with thunder and with fire, the final words rang out.
Yes, I'm coming soon.
The music of heaven swelled, the light of glory filled every corner of the vision, and creation itself seemed to bow before the Lamb who reigns forever. And as the vision faded, there was only one thing left, hope eternal, a promise unbroken, the certainty of his return, the Lamb who was slain, the King who reigns, the bridegroom who comes.